welcome back to Excaliber Games. I am Excaliber. In today's video, we're going to be playing part 4 of What Remains of Edith Finch. If you missed last episode, yeah, I definitely would watch it. The first 3 we thought, maybe family was just not just cursed, but a little bit crazy. But after last episode of watching Sam, getting killed in front of his daughter, it was just sad and bad luck. So maybe there's more to this family tree than I first thought. But let's continue on and find out, shall we? So yeah, if you guys are ready, I am. Let's get into it. Alright, let's do this. Let's move on from Sam here. Let's see who's next. Ooh, what is this? Little attic. Okay.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah, no kidding, our whole dang family. Oh no, no little kid. Oh, cute. Pretty dang cool. Uh-oh.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Time to... Hold on, sweetie.
I know you did everything you could.
Oh, phew. Okay, we didn't drown.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
I honestly thought.
Damn it.
Never mind.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I'm gonna take it. Yep.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
This wasn't bad luck. This wasn't being crazy. That was just being a bad parent. In my opinion.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet... A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
Gus?
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh my gosh, what?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make this pride.
Oh, it's a wedding. I just realized that. Aw, dang it. Oh. Okay.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh. Yeah, yeah.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting storms are coming. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Uh-oh.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all
Tornado.
my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Make the music louder. Okay. How about we do this instead? Ooh, that backfired.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
You.
But I didn't,
Yeah.
until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh, good thing. Sheesh. Alright, maybe y'all are cursed. I don't know.
My mom moved
yay.
up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, nice place.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Whatever helps.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Can we go out there?
Louis was born a year later.
Oh, wait, maybe we should do this first.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Where? Hmm. Oh, I don't think I should have done that. Gosh darn it. Wasting time here, Edith. And let's keep in mind you're 22 weeks pregnant. Fly to India. Hmm. Oh, maybe that's where it's at. India. Ooh, look how pretty. Yeah.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Wow. Nice little...
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
garden? I don't know what to call that.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
This is a school? You guys homeschooled? Yeah,
But it didn't last.
Miss Finch. Really? It didn't last. What happened? Oh,
Beginning
shit.
of the end was Milton's 10th birthday,
Shit.
when Edie gave him a castle.
I'm sorry, this Edie was a pretty cool lady. I never got a castle.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Wow. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, talented. I like it. Look at that. Talented.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Ooh. Oh, I can't stop. Okay. This took some talent. Pretty cool. And long. Sheesh. Well done, kid.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Okay. Are we going down? Oh, you are pregnant. Look at that pudgy belly. Huh? Look at that. First time I noticed that.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
That's a beautiful thing. Okay. Do we go back out? Okay.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Such an eerie place.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, yeah. Everybody works at the cannery. Okay. You know, for a big house, it seems like everybody's living outdoors. And what is this, a boat? A lighthouse?
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
What are you doing? No. Yeah, I'd say so. All right.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, he even left some in the bowl. Don Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it.
Oh. I just...
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats
What?
and toads.
Toads? Get that fish out of there, I can't see.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, that was cool.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then,
Oh,
daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
this is a well done game. This is pretty cool, I will
I
say.
even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hey, dog.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Ooh,
He built the
nice.
city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
This guy smokes a lot of weed.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh, nice.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Nice.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh, shoot.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
This is a really long sequence.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
What we got there?
handsome queen.
Psychedelic?
The Queen was on her own quest for...
We gotta go radiant rainbows. Come on
radiant
now.
rainbows. He followed the sound of her
Oops.
electric sitar.
Oh yeah.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
This is my era.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Okay.
He began to forget the world we know.
Look.
I think it
That's
pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
I bet it smells wonderful in here.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he
Look.
was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
What's up? Yeah.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Oh, it's Molly.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Hello, my queen. Shall we retire to the chamber?
Bend down his head.
Nope. I'm out. Ah, shit. We're on the fish cutter, aren't we?
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
We don't know how your son got into the head cutter. Sorry.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Yeah. Me too. Me too. I'll take that. Oh wait, never mind. You are pregnant? We will not be doing that. No, don't do that. There. Okay. Well, alright. I guess we're going back the other way. Oh. Because I honestly don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going the right way. There hasn't been any talking, so... Maybe I should go back up. Alright guys, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to. Let me go back up and I will see you when I get there. Alright guys, we are back. Finally, I went all through down there. It's definitely not where we were supposed to go, so it's got to be... Oh, there's something.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Oh my frickin' gosh, are you serious? What can you say?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I'm such an
I wish
idiot.
we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Yeah, stay in the house of death.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Why?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
What happened?
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, this is your...
But it had to end one way or another.
Oh,
All
look
that's
at your
left now
room.
is to tell you about that last night.
Oh no, what happened? Spill the beans, Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Yeah, get a present.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
What thing?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Tsunami. Hello?
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Uh-oh.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh, shit. What?
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Well, you don't see that every day, Notion.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
What is that light that's been flashing? I've been wanting to know that, yes.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
No,
It's
hey.
mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Let go, you
I
wench.
kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Aw, are you shitting?
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
No.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all.
Not
Good luck.
Edith. What? Are you serious? Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an amazing game. The story's great. You actually get into it. It is such a great game. I recommend this game to anybody. If you like these type of games, it is amazing. And yeah, I've had a blast. This has been a great series, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. And with that being said, we'll try to find a new game, and I wish there were some really good survival games that we could play. That is my kind of genre, but on console right now there really isn't. So, but anyway, again, I've had such an amazing time. If you all have liked the videos, please like them and subscribe to my channel if you like all my content. And yeah, we'll find a new game and get it started. I appreciate it, guys, and we will catch you on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Bye.